I thought I would kick off the new year by branching out a little bit and doing some blues-related, southern-related cooking, and here we're going to make Louisiana Jambalaya. It's a spicy, full-flavored dish with no room for subtlety. You can see several different influences on the cooking in this region, including French, Spanish, African, and Native American. The similarities between jambalaya and Spanish paella is probably not a coincidence. The word jambalaya probably comes from the French provincial word meaning mishmash. This starts with an onion, half a green bell pepper, and a couple of sticks of celery chopped up. In addition to that, some minced garlic is going to go in. This combination forms what's called the Trinity, and it's the aromatic base for many Louisiana dishes. Smoked meats are a basic component of this dish, with sausage being almost obligatory. A traditional spicy ham from Louisiana called tasso is hard to find outside of the region, so standard smoked ham cut into cubes will do. Smoked cured pork shoulder is another good option, since tasso itself is made from pork shoulder and isn't technically ham. Sliced Andoullie sausage brings even more smokiness and spiciness to the table. Cajun Andoullie is not the same as its French counterpart, and if you can't find it in your area, smoked kielbasa works as a substitute. From here, any number of proteins can go into the mix: pork, chicken, game, or seafood. This was originally a dish that was made with whatever ingredients were available. Today we're going to be using a pound of shrimp peeled and deveined. First, the sausage and ham have to be browned in a little oil. Making sure the meats cook long enough to get well browned will bring tons of flavor and contribute color. If you're using an additional meat, this would be the time to add it. It's impossible to see with this cast iron pan, but a rich fond is building up on the bottom. Now it's time to add the Trinity. When the vegetables are starting to brown, in goes the garlic for a minute or two. Next, we have to create a sort of stew for the rice to cook in and soak up. Add seafood stock if you got it and chicken stock if you don't. This is followed by a can of very generic tomato sauce. The addition of tomato products distinguishes Creole jambalaya from Cajun style and gives the dish its red color. Now to build more flavor, add a couple of dashes of Worcestershire, then some heat with several dashes of Tabasco sauce, the most famous hot sauce from Louisiana. From here, it's time to adjust for seasoning with the Cajun or Creole seasoning of your choice. The salt level of the liquid should be similar to what you want from the finished product. If the liquid isn't hot enough for you, some Cayenne Pepper can fix that. Once the liquid is ready to go, it's time to add a cup and a half of washed long grain rice, bring it back up to a simmer and put a top on it. It takes about 20 minutes for the rice to get done. Every few minutes the jambalaya should be stirred and the bottom of the pan scraped. The rice likes to stick. About 5 or 6 minutes before the rice is done, the shrimp get added. When the shrimp are curled up and cooked through, the jambalaya is done. Serve this with a bottle of Tabasco as a condiment for anyone who wants an extra kick. If you'd like to see more content like this on this channel, let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, please consider tipping me via PayPal or Patreon, link below, and please like, subscribe, and share.